WCIA 3. In just a few weeks, the station's going to celebrate its 60th anniversary. Take a look at this picture. This is going to take you back a little bit, Marvin. You remember those days?
Oh, yeah, we had some fun in this room.
Yeah, in this very room. Very
right.
cool. WCIA has the privilege to bring you a lot of entertainment during the year, but you know what? We have a man that's bringing us some history for the station right here. It's Marvin Lee.
Marvin Lee of the Marvin Lee Show. Thank you so much for joining us again.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, well, okay, so tell us a little bit, because, you know, we don't have the tapes anymore of your show. Tell us what it was like.
Right, we had the control room was right over there, and you could look through the glass, and the guys would give you directions, you know, and we had the cameras, of course, and a couple cameras, and it was a great feeling. We had the band set up, and then the guests would be in a different spot, just like you do, in a different spot, you know, and introduce the guest, and we just had some good old country music back then.
Yeah, and you featured people that were performing locally, right?
Right.
And that was why was that important? Why did you want to have them on your show?
Well, Mr. Fielding, who was the manager at the time, said it would be nice if you would audition people early in the season and then use them as a special guest, and which we did, and we had droves of people come in from all over. And I still run into people that I did Sunday. Somebody, I was on your television show. That's a long time ago, and he's from Danville. We had people from all over as special guests on the show, and we had some groups too.
How did you come to WCIA?
Well, I played country music, and I always thought television was a very good medium, and if you get on television, maybe you would get some bookings and, you know, on down the line, which has really worked over the years, because people still walk up and say, I remember you when I was a little kid.
That's cool.
What drew you to country music at that time?
Well, I grew up singing at reunions when I was 10 years old, and from there on, I picked up the guitar later on and got a little square dance band going. And it was just a great thing to have fun playing country music. So.
What's also very cool is you won the Pioneer Award from the Illinois Country Music Association. How did you feel about that? That's pretty amazing.
Well, that's made me feel pretty proud. You know, we worked hard and worked on a lot of things, and it came out that they give us the award.
Yeah. That's pretty great. Well, I got to say, I mean, to me, you sound like a big mashup of all these great country guys, but are there any of them that you really appreciate and like?
Well, I always like Johnny Cash. I'm going to do a Johnny Cash song here pretty soon, and I like George Jones and Alan Jackson. You know, there's a lot of good ones, so it's hard to pick one out. But I like the old country. They tell a good story, and it's always great to hear a good old story of maybe sad, maybe glad.
Yeah, a little bit, or a little bit of both, because that's how country works, right? Well, it's very cool because Marvin's, if you're going to love this, and you're going to have the opportunity to come see him at the WCIA 60th anniversary on Saturday, November 9th. They're going to be there.
Right.
And this is going to be a big deal. You're going to see these logos. We're going to talk a little bit about that in the coming weeks here. But in the meantime, you're going to perform, and what are you going to perform for us?
I'll just tell you.
Okay, go for it. Marvin Lee.
At my door the leaves are falling, the cold wild wind will come, sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone, though I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all for love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, for I still miss someone, though I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all for love was there. At my door the leaves are falling, the cold wild wind will come. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. This is great. A WCIA legend. It's Marvin Lee spending the afternoon with us. You're going to do another song?
We'll have another song with the accordion this time.
Oh, good stuff. Stick around for that. Coming up, we're going to visit with the Scoville Zoo. We're going to check in with some hissing cockroaches. You want to get in on that one, Marvin?
let you
Maybe
do that.
not. Okay, we'll be right back.